All right, Anthony Martin, welcome.
Hey Jeff, good to be with you, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So this is for all the attendees of the Digital Life Insurance Agent Mastermind. For those that don't know you, haven't been to the last couple of them, and aren't aware of kind of who you are, what you do, why don't you give them a little background about yourself?
So my name's Anthony Martin. I'm the owner of Choice Mutual. We sell final expense over the phone. The primary way that we get all of our traffic is organic SEO. As you know, had the site for many years and continue to work to get it to show up in Google to get a lot of leads, and we do very well with it. We'll write millions of dollars in premium this year just strictly from organic leads, and that's pretty much it, man.
And from organic leads, you mean Google search, right? Just people
Yeah,
typing
so
stuff into Google.
Yeah, so people type in like final expense insurance or something like that, and it shows up organically. So the key thing is like I don't pay to show up in Google. I mean, I've paid with effort, and time, but I don't like pay, to have an ad placed at the top of the SERP.
Right. Awesome. And your website is giving you enough leads, not just for yourself to become, a high producing agent,
Yeah.
but you start an agency off of your website as well from because you have so many leads coming in, right?
Yeah, I mean, it generates a lot of traffic and converts into a lot of leads. So it's not just me now. There's enough volume to support other people. So I would not have guessed that would have happened back in the day, but here we are, fast forward to 2021, and the lead volume that comes through is substantial, so it's able to support multiple people.
Yeah. And just so people can get an idea, who don't know of you, you write on your own pen over seven figures of final expense premium, right?
Yeah, so last year alone, I think I did like just like, and this is plus or minus like 10 grand, like right around like 1.3 million in final expense, all over the phone. 100% of that was generated or produced via like organic generated leads. And that's just like a fraction of the total premium that could be extracted from all the lead volumes that are coming through. But I was top agent again with Mutual of Omaha, and I was actually the top agent with Aetna. That'll be the last year though that happens, because now that I'm direct to Mutual of Omaha, I can't be eligible for like a top agent spot. So somebody else is going to have the opportunity to take that now, because I think I've done it for like the last 3 years.
Awesome. That's incredible. And it's all about, for you, um, a lot of your business is keeping your website up at the top of the search engines, right? To make sure you maintain that lead flow, do the things, stay on top of
Mhm.
things. That's kind of what your talk is going to be out about the mastermind, right? Is how you're able to. Well, why don't you explain to people what you're going to
Sure.
touch on at the mastermind?
Well, as you know, it's extremely difficult, especially in the current environment with Google right now, to have a life insurance website rank organically, at a high level, and keep it that way. So what I'm going to talk about is very specific in regards like to I guess the things that you have to do to give yourself a fighting chance to be able to succeed in Google, given the current algorithm that exists today for life insurance websites. So the two main areas I'm talking about, one are going to be how do you set yourself up on site and off site to establish yourself as like a trustworthy, high authority source in the eyes of Google. Um, because that's like incredibly important. There's a variety of ways to do that, and I'll illustrate that at the talk. And then the other thing is um, some like advanced strategies for like building links, because as you know, links is a huge driving force behind whether or not you're going to rank in Google. But it's extremely difficult. So some cool strategies that you can employ that can land you a lot of links and from really high authority sources. So those are the two main things that I'm going to talk on.
Awesome. So really, any website owner that wants to rank in the search engines, even if it's, and maybe you can touch on this too. You don't need to have a Choice Mutual Anthony Martin type website. Even getting 10 leads a day, 5 leads a day is changes your business organically, right? Because
Oh
would
yeah.
you say this is the highest quality lead that you can get?
Well, I don't know what I don't know,
Right.
so there's no way that I can envision, and I don't know what that would be.
Right.
I mean, I've worked a lot of different lead sources, and I've worked TV leads. I mean, I before I did own the site, in my career, I've worked a lot of different lead types, and I can't identify a single one that would be superior than this. But you're right, man. It doesn't take, like, you don't have to get thousands and thousands of leads like we do in order for it to really change your outlook. Like, if you imagine like there's an independent agent, and I think back to when I started getting daily leads, and that's just one a day, right? You may remember I emailed you and I said I was just stunned that I made like 8,000 or something in dollars in commissions just from the organic leads from my site in a single month. And at that point, I was just getting daily leads. There's like one or two on a on a daily basis, and that has the impact that it did. It's incredible. Again, it's not easy, but it definitely can be done, and it can really change your outlook on your whole business. It doesn't take thousands and thousands of leads to do so.
Right. And that's, that's a very powerful thing that you can work on a website, call it for 6 to 12 months, say it,
Yeah.
and be able to generate a few leads a day, very high quality leads a day. And I mean, that can change your business. It can change your life. And, and it only takes a few leads a day
Hmm.
that to make a 6-figure income if that's the route you want to go. And so your talk is going to cover exactly what you need to do, in Google right now to get on that path.
Yeah. Well, if you have the desire, like, and you aren't doing these things, then I don't know what you're thinking.
Yeah, awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Anthony, we'll see you in about a week. I appreciate your time here. And if anybody's interested in playing basketball, we're
I
we're
know.
trying to put together a pickup game. Before, if you're up for waking up early and we got an indoor gym to play in 6 a.m. on either Friday or Saturday. So we're figuring that out. We have a spreadsheet. So if you're an attendee, ask me for the spreadsheet and I'll give it to you. But it's been in an email. And let's try and put together a pickup game.
Cool, man. Sounds good, man. I'll see you next week, bro.
All right. See ya.
All right, brother. Take care. Bye.